Doctor Who is a show about an alien who doesn't die, he regenerates, and he goes around fixing things, and he fixes worlds, and he fixes the universe, and he does it in this box called the TARDIS, time and relative dimensions in space. It can go anywhere in time and space, and it probably won't bring you where you want to go. It's this thing. That's the TARDIS. He always has a companion, and the companion is kind of like his human side, like the kind, the moral side of the Doctor. And it's fantastic. And my story of getting into the fandom is pretty extensive. It started back in 9th grade when Sarah's mom started talking about Doctor Who and how she would go camping with her friends, and one of them would bring Doctor Who along, like on VHS, he'd tape it, and then he'd force them to watch it, and they'd make fun of him for it. And she just thought it was the most hilarious thing ever, and I didn't really think anything of it. And then Cassie's mom, in 11th grade, really sold it to me. She talked about the TARDIS, like in-depth TARDIS. I fell in love. It's wide space in a tiny box. Well, I mean, relative. And it has all these rooms, and it's extensive, and it's beautiful, and you could live in it, and it goes anywhere in time and space. I fell in love. I would love that. I would love to hang out in the TARDIS forever. And then she kind of like talked about what Doctor Who is about, because I'd heard about Daleks and other like Cybermen from Sarah's mom, but didn't really know what that meant. And then Cassie's mom really went into it, and she talked about, Tom Baker and his crazy attitude and scarf, and who was the other one? I think Peter Davidson with his wit and his celery. And I just kind of fell in love, and like the Daleks are always there, and the Daleks always survive, and they want to exterminate, and it was so great to hear about. And then my dad, right before my senior year in high school, he bought Netflix, and that was the end. At first, it was me and Sarah and I watching Doctor Who. I watched around 7 episodes with her, and then I went crazy. And I was like, Sarah, I have to leave you behind. I need this in my life now. And I had acquired a job, and I was working over a weekend in October, and I watched 3.5 seasons. I watched so much Doctor Who in that weekend. I'm not kidding you. That's all I did. I worked, and then I came home and watched Doctor Who for a solid 6 or 7 hours. And then I would go to sleep for like 3 hours, get up, and go to work. I did that. That's all I did. Fuck homework. Didn't do it. It was fantastic. And then I couldn't see Series 5, and I didn't even know Series 5 was out. And then I found it, and I was like, what is this? It continues? And I found it online. And over Christmas break, I watched the entire season over 2 days. That's what I do with my time. And then this summer it kind of spiraled out of control, and I started collecting things Doctor Who. Oops. I have a Sonic. I love it. I love using it. My roommate gets annoyed. It's really great. I also have some things that my friend Taylor made me. You saw her in my last recap. This is a TARDIS ring, and this is the seal of Rassilon. It goes around my neck. It's really great. I also have a key to the TARDIS, but it's at home. I didn't bring it to college. Oops. I also have, as you saw, the TARDIS backpack. But I also have Torchwood. It's this more serious side of Doctor Who. I've bawled my eyes out at least 3 times watching this show. I've never done that with anything. Get into it. You should watch it, and it's fantastic. Anyway, so that's Doctor Who, and I would like to hear about your Fandom Freakouts in a response video. So you should go do that. Leave me a comment or a video. I would prefer the video. And I'll get to know you, And I will see you later next week, and I will see Lauren tomorrow.